teachers, if you are a science teacher and you are doing next gen science and you have to do modeling with your students, I want to show you a really great way to do just that. It's called the polar bear dice phenomenon. And I can tell you that within these dice are hidden 6 polar bear and 12 fish. Can you figure out how I know that? And at this point they start to develop a model to explain how I know those dice represent polar bear and fish. I like to remind the students that you're not going to know yet. I don't expect you to know yet, and don't Google it. Next, I give them a little bit more information. So at the very top here, it says that polar bears sit around holes. With that new information, I then show them how many polar bear and how many fish there are in this set of dice. Modify your model. This continues as I gradually release more and more information. In this case, there's fish below the polar bear, and I give them another sample. When we near the end and we think the students are starting to get it, we start to give them this example. Polar bears sit around holes. This dice represents 2 polar bears. We also tell the students that for each top side of the dice, in this case we have a 3, it's going to total 7. There's going to be 4 underneath. We still don't tell them why and how that represents fish. I continue to release new information as the students continue to modify their models. If you've been following along, perhaps you can figure out how many polar bear and how many fish are represented by these dice. Here you go. This is how many fish and how many polar bear are represented by these dice. If you haven't figured out the solution, you might want to go back through and look at all the hints. Why does this help, especially in the NGSS classroom? Because it really teaches the students the steps in the modeling process. It helps them feel that dissonance of not understanding something, just like they might not understand the science the first time, and then they continue getting new information and they continue adding to that information. I've left it in my bio for you to give a try.